Changing a mindset is difficult because a mindset isn't merely a thought you believe. Over time, it can become a prediction system involving your brain, emotions, habits, identity, social environment, and nervous system. That's why someone can intellectually say, "I know this belief isn't serving me," and still behave as though it were true. Why change can feel threatening. Your brain is heavily oriented toward prediction. Familiar patterns, even unpleasant ones, are easier to predict than unfamiliar ones. So familiarity can feel safer than possibility. Suppose someone has carried, "People eventually leave me." They can consciously replace it with, "I'm worthy of stable relationships," but when somebody gets close, their old prediction system may activate. Don't trust this. Protect yourself. The body reacts before the new philosophy gets much of a vote. This is why forcing positive thinking sometimes fails. You're attempting to install a belief that your accumulated experience doesn't yet consider credible. A better approach is progressive evidence. Instead of jumping from, "I can't trust anyone, everyone is trustworthy," move toward, "I can learn to recognize trustworthy behavior. That's believable. And importantly, it gives you agency. Change without fighting yourself. Think of mindset change as updating a model rather than destroying an identity. Start by noticing the old program without immediately obeying it. Interesting. My mind is predicting rejection again. That small separation matters. You've moved from being the thought to observing the thought. Then introduce a slightly more adaptive interpretation rather than its extreme opposite. Old, "I always mess things up." Bridge, "I've made mistakes, but I've also solved problems." New, "I can learn what I don't currently know." Next comes the part people often skip. Behavioral evidence. Take a small action consistent with the new belief. Your nervous system experiences the action and its consequences. If the outcome is manageable, you've given your brain new information. The cycle becomes notice, question, reframe, small action, safe experience, evidence, repetition, new expectation. Do that enough times, and the new mindset requires progressively less effort. Comfortable doesn't mean zero discomfort. Trying to eliminate all discomfort can actually preserve the old pattern. The better target is tolerable discomfort, enough novelty to learn, but not so much that you're overwhelmed. Imagine someone afraid of speaking publicly. Going immediately from avoiding conversation to addressing 1,000 people may reinforce the fear. Instead, talk for 30 seconds to one person, then contribute in a small group, then speak for 2 minutes, then 5. Each successful experience teaches the nervous system. Different doesn't automatically mean dangerous. That's how self-efficacy grows. And there's an important final piece. Don't shame the old mindset. It probably developed for a reason. Perhaps it once protected you, helped you belong, explained confusing experiences, or reduced uncertainty. You don't have to declare war on it. You can essentially tell yourself, "I understand why I learned this. I don't need it operating my life at the same intensity anymore." That's often a much more sustainable form of transformation than trying to overpower yourself. The deepest mindset change isn't forcing yourself to believe something new. It's repeatedly giving yourself experiences that make the old belief less necessary.